Episode 2, Part 2. The bastards go for a ship. And then some ice cream.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So she directs you, she tells you there's a public lift out of the warehouse, a few blocks down outside the warehouse that will take you up to the public levels. That's all public, but up to the, what's the word? Levels where the police actually try.
Yeah.
So
The white neighborhood.
Yeah.
Right. Got it.
Yeah. I mean, on Star Wars, obviously it's a little different, but it'd be the space whites.
Right.
Whatever that is.
The gated community.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The starport is heavily patrolled by Hyde-Helbor planetary security, and there's an Imperial presence. You guys would know there's going to be an Imperial customs officers and stormtroopers.
Yeah.
It's a starport.
Yeah.
But the lift goes, it takes about an hour with multiple stops. This lift is basically an elevator bus. But eventually you get to by the time it gets to the upper levels, you guys are by far the scuzziest people on there. Such that you have a ring of empty seats around you.
Aw.
And the straights are all giving you the look of, do they know they're here in this neighborhood? Is that...
But I'm wearing breeches.
Mm-hmm.
How are all of you doing?
You get...
Flashing them his most charming smile.
Nobody talks to you. You can see one woman is about to call the cops on her comlink.
Let's go. Come on.
She is definitely carrying it. You guys
go.
You guys get off onto a public street. The starport.
Okay, here we go.
The starport is this mammoth structure rising up into the atmosphere. You can see there's dozens of ships coming in on the side. You can see, and there's large steps going up to a main entrance. So, what is your plan to blend in with the normal people going into the equivalent of Atlanta International?
As rigidly as possible.
Yeah, we're not, basically.
Whatever the step above hands in your pockets and whistling is.
I have an idea. Look here, see? Look here, Mickey. You got that cape there over your shoulder. Take that thing and put it over your head so it looks like a hood. Maybe people will think you're one of them Jedi, see?
That's quite a brilliant idea.
Well, we
Lance.
live in Imperial times, and Jedis are not very well liked. Just want to say they will slaughter you immediately.
That is true.
That will bring down the Sith Lords.
So
which is
Hold
on.
look here, my circuits aren't fully repaired yet, see? I'm sorry.
I thought it was the 50s.
So we just got off the train, right? We're looking around. We're not going into the dock area yet, right? Though.
No, not unless you say you're going in.
I want to look around, see if I can find like any kind of custodial closet or anything, so we can like grab a mop or something to look like we're janitors. Because janitors, I love them, honorable profession. Mm-hmm. But they, they're weird and dirty.
Okay.
I love them, but they're strange and frightening.
Maybe I could suggest, Farnar, while you're looking for basically disguises for all of us, Lance, I wonder if you might be able to do a little reconnaissance near the dock and see if we can tell exactly what levels of security we're going to be up against, so that we might be able to anticipate any difficulties or obstacles.
Lance, just as he did in the bar, is like, well, yeah, I'll go talk to those gentlemen, see? Here we go. I'm going to go find out what's what.
Wait, Lance, you don't have to talk to anyone. You might be able to just look around and, take a gander and get back to us and let us know what you see.
Lance droid waddles off.
Yeah.
So, Corey, you can make a search check. And just kind of you're in the non-secure areas of the starport right now. So,
Okay.
See, to find a janitor's closet, I mean, it's going to be very easy. It's 5. So...
It's a 6.
Yeah, there's a janitor closet.
Guys, I found it.
Yeah, it just says personnel only, and you just saw a guy coming out of there with a mop droid.
Okay. I'm grabbing a mop.
Okay. So are you going to try to slip in there unnoticed?
I don't know how else we could possibly blend in here.
Sure.
Like, unless somebody else has a better idea, I have no idea how we can blend in.
No, I'm fine with it. I'm just saying, are you going to try
filthy.
to slip into the janitor's closet unnoticed?
Well, yeah, I'm just going right up to it, like as if I work there. Yes.
Okay, so in that case, you roll your con.
Okay.
which is basically going to be your perception in this case. I'm going to say it's a 10.
It's a 6. One of them's a 1. The wild die is a 1.
So I'm gonna start a security alerted clock. That fills up. Security will come and it will be bad.
Okay, I bust up. I'm aware of this.
As a player, yes. As a Wookiee, you think you got in there completely unnoticed.
Okay, then I casually open it up. I kind of pilfer.
Yeah.
I grab a mop, a brush of some kind, cleaning brush.
There's various coveralls, cleaning agents.
I was about to say I grab a hairnet for myself.
Sure.
Yeah. And I just grab an armload of shit and just walk off casually.
Todd, Lance just passes right through security. You have no weapons to go off right now.
Well, I mean, I was going to give them some of these things to come with me.
Maybe. That would have been a good plan, but then Mickey told Lance to go check security.
Oh, okay.
We're just doing recon.
Okay.
So the stormtroopers, a few stormtroopers on patrol look at you, but you're a droid. So you follow the spider's direction. You find the private hangar. There's multiple private hangars up on one of the upper levels. And the one you're looking for is obviously the one with the 8-foot thug, some weird alien scaled creature standing at it with his arm crossed, trying to look subtle. He looks at you. You look at him. You're the only people on this level.
I walk up to him.
Here we go.
Of course you do.
Oh.
What do you want, droid?
Have you ever found yourself on the planet Golo 2?
No.
Yeah, you should visit it. Tell me, what kind of romance do you like? I could set you up with a Greedo, or one of them hammerheads, or perhaps a walrus woman, or
What?
you look like the kind of fella who enjoys the ladies, if you know what I mean, there, sir.
Hold on, I'm going to push my glasses so hard up my nose right now it explodes. Greedos are Rhodians.
So, checking the die of fate here. Rolled a 2. What? No, my species, we're all male.
Oh, I see. Perhaps you're into Hutts, or perhaps humans. Maybe you dig the Yodas. I could
What
set
the
you up.
hell's a Yoda?
Well, it's a little green thing. They got big ears. I'm just saying. I tell you what. Why don't you take a break, and I'll take over for you here, watching this big freighter.
So roll your con.
Wow.
It's going to be, opposed by like his, I'm just going to say it's going to be really hard. So it's going to be difficult.
I'm just going with I'm still not fully recovered from.
So it's going to be a difficulty 20.
Okay.
What's your con?
1D.
Hey.
Nice.
Here we go. It's a 1.
Sounds like there might be a complication.
So he looks at you, tilts his big, vaguely fish head, looks behind you and goes, you feel 2 hands on each shoulder. 1 hand on each shoulder.
Okay.
There's 2 other thugs behind you.
Okay.
Why don't you come inside, droid? The door slides open behind him. He gestures like this. You get the feeling it really wasn't a suggestion.
Lance goes to draw his no longer existent blaster, and a Toblerone appears in his hand. He's like, you like the chocolate?
One of the thugs says,
I'll share it with you.
he just takes it and they push you through the door. And we screen wipe to Farnar and Mickey, and Farnar's trying to convince Mickey to wear a janitor's coverall.
I just don't understand. I have 2 pairs of fancy clothes.
Okay, do your best. I'm going right now. I got my hairnet on. I got a mop. I'm going through. You do whatever the hell you want.
But listen, I just saw you walk into that closet over there. Everybody around us saw you walk into that closet over there. There's no way security didn't.
Yeah, but
see
I
you
look
walk
like
in.
I look like I belong there.
I don't think you do.
Okay, well, take her easy. I'm leaving. Bye.
Okay, so is Mickey gonna masquerade as a janitor, or is he just gonna walk through?
He swishes his cape a little bit to distract everyone, and then changes into a janitor uniform.
Okay. You can make con checks, since basically you're trying to, deceive as to who you are. Mm-hmm. I'll say you've prepared. Preparing was getting in the janitor closet, so you're going to get an extra D. This is moderate. to get through without being noticed.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Okay. It's another mark on the security alerted clock.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Oh, okay. So the two of you get past the initial security line.
Oh man, some kid threw up in there. Come on.
Yeah. So it's the local Heidelberg, whatever the equivalent of TSA would be. One guy just waves you through.
Yeah.
All your guns are in the mop droid's innards. They give the Wookiee a couple of long looks, but do wave him through. Then you guys get to where the lifts go up to the private docking bays. There's waiting for the lift at the same time are 4 Imperial stormtroopers. 2 of them walk away after a moment, but 2 of them stay, and you're guessing that they are sentries at that position.
Farnar keeps on walking like he's supposed to be there.
Okay. What does Mickey do?
Mickey sees what happens when Farnar tries to walk by like he belongs there.
Mickey, walk in front of me.
What?
Walk in front of me.
Why?
Because it's the right thing to do. Because we will die if you don't. Just go. Go, 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 go. Walk in front of me.
Mickey walks.
Okay. Roll your con. Difficulty
still
15.
prepared?
Yeah. As long as your best rating
got
is a
another.
janitor, you get an extra 1.
10 again.
Hopefully Austin carries you through this.
Got another 18.
Mickey,
with
carry
a
me.
6 on the wild die.
Mickey, pick me up and carry me. Let me ride on piggyback.
Oh, another 6.
Oh.
Ooh.
And a 2.
So if Austin, if you had failed, security would have been alerted, and it would have gone bad because you guys are obviously not supposed to be there, and you have guns. So what happens is they look at the Wookiee and say, "Hey, stop there." They look at Mickey. Where are you going?
My assistant and I are looking for. We have a janitor droid that has malfunctioned.
He's
and
my boss.
We are looking for it to track it down before it can scrub the windshield of any ship it's not supposed to.
Yes,
And
sir.
We're just trying to get through
Yes.
here. We've already had a very bad day, and my
Yes.
parents abandoned me, and we're just looking for a place to go.
Okay, just carry on. Move along. Move along.
Thank you, sirs. We really appreciate it.
Just shut up and get in the lift.
God bless you.
The doors are closing here. One of the stormtroopers look at the other and go, "What a bunch of assholes."
That's fine. Let's go. Come on.
So they shut and they go. You guys go up and you get off on the private level, and you look around and you see the private dock where you're supposed to go. You see a droid being shoved in by 3 security guys.
Where is he
Khymora
being
thugs.
shoved into?
Into where you're into the hangar where you're supposed to be going.
Okay.
Then they all go in and the door closes. Todd, they drag you in. There's 4 different ships in here, including the one you're supposed to get. Some of them are in various states of disrepair. There's a number of technicians. They look like starport technicians, not criminals. They're just mechanics. But there's the 3 big thugs that you're with, and they take you over to a desk set up. It's not really a desk. It's just somebody's pushed a bunch of crates together and put a tablecloth over it, and there's this fat slug-like alien, and there's various plates set out. There's a robot. There's another protocol droid trying to get this thing's shoulder, and it doesn't have arms, so its head will just lower down everything and just like suck everything off a plate. And they bring you up to it, and then they, the thugs are waiting for this thing to recognize you. And it looks like, which means, who the fuck are you?
Is this the monster from Rogue One?
No.
Oh, boogly.
No. Bugale. No, it's a slug in a tuxedo.
Well, she is a protocol droid. I am proficient in over 1 million different languages, so I can talk to this fella. And I say, I am a LANC3, but you can call me Lance.
1. One of the thugs hands him the Toblerone. He was armed only with this.
That's, look here. That's my gift to you, because I know you're the man in charge, see?
My species is allergic to chocolate.
Oh, God.
Yeah, see, I knew that. You, sir, just passed the first test.
What are you talking about, droid?
Now, look, see, I came here because I've heard mention of you around town, and I just wanted to come here and let you know that there's a human and there's a Wookiee, and they're going to try to steal one of these freighters. See?
When?
Well, they're here right now.
He looks at 2 of the thugs and gestures towards the door with his slug head, and they start walking that way. Why are you warning us, droid? Who do you work for?
Well, perhaps you've heard of Jerry on Golo 2?
Jerry's dead.
That complicates things a bit, but look here, see, I used to work for Jerry, and before he died, he was like, Lance, what? Tell me again, sir, what's your name?
Tell.
So before Jerry died, he told me, he said, you need to go to Hyde Holbar and in Bukhar City and see a fella named Tell. And I am essentially at your service because, Jerry always liked you.
Part of Jerry is slowly being digested by me.
Yeah, see, well, that was always...
Jesus.
Look, Jerry always told me that he was like, it's when it's time for me to go, I would like to be digested in the stomach of Tell. Because, God, I really like that guy. And
I'm not even going to make you roll. You see him gesture like his little... antenna.
He's quite the man about town, and
and he just says something in his alien language to one of the other thugs. Get a restraining bolt and wipe the droid's memory. So outside,
Yes.
you guys are getting close to. You're almost to the door, and then it opens, and two thugs come out. They look at each other. You hear one of them say, "Holy shit! The droid was telling the truth. It's a Wookiee and a guy."
Oh my lord!
Oh my god!
Is that where that droid went?
You guys are in a fight.
We've been looking for a malfunctioning droid that's running around running his mouth.
You can. I tell you what. You can make a.
Okay, yeah. Mickey's gonna step
And a
forward
kid-
and try to con.
And a kid threw up here.
You can make. You'll get one hard or a difficult con chance, and if you fail, you're in a fight.
Okay.
Do we both
20.
roll?
No. Only one of you is going to get a chance.
Okay.
Austin.
Okay. Mickey steps forward and says, I'm so glad you guys found our droid. We have been trying to, like my Wookiee friend here said, some kid threw up on level 3, and we've been trying to find this.
The droid's stupid, and he took all the orange sawdust stuff. And I think he must have ingested some of it.
Corey, you can help him and just give him
Because
an
he's
extra
been trying
die.
to get away from us, and he's telling people all sorts of lies about his, but we're just trying to clean up a mess. That's all we're doing.
You just give him an extra. He just gets an extra die because you're helping him.
Okay.
You don't have to roll it.
Okay.
So it's difficulty 20.
So this is still prepared, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
All right.
we're ad
What's your con?
It's 4D
So you get 4D
plus
plus a bonus. Make sure you have your wild die.
Yep. All right. There's 10, 14, 15, 16.
Now remember, you do have luck.
Well, I mean, why not?
well, yeah.
I mean, it would give you 5 more die if you want to use it.
Oh, gives us 5 more die. Okay. I'm assuming that's without the wild.
Yes, it's just adding 5 to that roll, essentially.
Okay. All right. So 16 plus. It's a 29.
Yeah, one of them looks at the other one. No, these guys are just janitors. Think these guys are going to steal a ship? That droid was full of shit.
And droid's a fucking idiot, like most of them are.
Come on, this way.
And he stole my damn chocolate bar. If you seen that, give it. It's my lunch today. I'm poor.
They lead you guys into the hangar, which is, as I described it to Todd, multiple ships, some in states of disrepair. You do see the ship the freighter there that you're supposed to steal. There's a big slug, a tuxedo, eating on this buffet of food on space crates.
It's a buffet.
Yeah, you can see they're kind of...
Heaven have
There's
mercy.
one thug leading the droid away, and one of the guys you came in with says, "Hey, boss, these janitors say that droid's full of shit."
That droid is malfunctioning. He ingested some of the pink sawdust that we're supposed to put on this kid's puke.
We are so sorry this droid has wasted all of your time. We've been looking for him everywhere. He's malfunctioned. He's reverted back to his original protocols, and we're just trying to clean up this mess that's over on level 3. But I'll tell you what, if you guys will just turn him over to us, we will give your ship a quick once-over just free of charge.
You can try to continue the con. Now, it's going to be much harder because this guy's much... it's going to be a 30.
Jesus.
Because this guy is pretty savvy.
The slug?
Actually, you know what? I'll have him roll... You're going to roll your con. He'll roll his perception. It'll be a opposed roll.
Okay.
But I'm going to give him a bonus because Todd told him all sorts of shit.
All right. So I would think maybe at this moment my companions have an opportunity to say something that might help my cause.
In this case, Todd, no. The droid has burned any credibility he had. The Wookiee, sure.
I take some of this upon myself, sir, and honestly, this droid is known for running his mouth around town. He got his ass kicked at a bar the other day. We were just trying to have a red drink.
It's true.
And I tried to fix him, and I will take some of the responsibility because I didn't do too good of a job. I had to use, well, I'll be honest, I took some parts out of a vending machine.
So roll a d6.
It's a 5.
One of the thugs says, yeah, I was at that bar. So you get another extra die, Austin.
Okay. So that brings my total up to 5D. It's a 1 on the wild.
Why do we let Austin roll for anything?
It's a total of 18.
He got 19.
God damn it.
Son of a...
The slug goes, blah, 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 blah. Complication is you guys don't speak that language.
Okay.
Todd, what you hear is, the droid knew about Jerry. These guys are full of it. Kill them. And these guys are going to get they're going to get to go first in the initiative.
Okay.
Because they're getting the jump on you.
Okay.
So there's Thug 1, 2, 3, and Slug. So know what the Thugs are going to do. So what actions are you guys going to take this combat round?
They're getting a surprise round on us, though, right?
Well,
They're making the first
The
move.
surprise is they get the first initiative. They get to go first.
Okay.
Well, as Mickey would say, all bets are off. So he's going to draw that holdout blaster
Okay.
and turn and aim for the nearest thug and fire a blast directly at his head.
So you're going to shoot once or twice? Just once?
Once.
Okay. Corey?
I pull my bowcaster.
Okay. Now, I mean, you guys are in pretty close quarters.
I love to picture what this
Okay.
Wookiee looked like with a bowcaster over his shoulder under a janitor's uniform.
It's in the it's in the mop droid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And also, I'm not in a uniform. I have a hairnet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
One hairnet.
Okay, so we're in close quarters.
Yeah.
I basically like ready myself to unleash the fury.
Well, I mean, you could say you're going to punch people.
Okay, I'm gonna punch. So there's 3 thugs, the slug, and that's it.
Well, there's a butler droid and some mechanics, but you figure
Not
they're not
worried
gonna
about
be
them.
involved.
I look to the person closest to me.
So there's one thug at medium range with Lance. And the other 2 were the 2 that came in with you. So they're at short range. Or they're
Okay.
at point blank range.
The one closest to me at point blank range.
You're just going to punch.
I paw him.
Okay. Once, twice. How many times are you pawing?
I'm going once right now.
Okay. So the first thug just turns and just throws a punch straight towards Mickey's head. And it's 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to be a hit unless you're going to parry or dodge.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Now, so this is a reaction. So this would be your second action, which will affect your blaster shot. But are you going to do which one are you going to do? Parry or dodge? Brawling parry would use your dexterity.
Okay, so definitely dodge.
Okay. How many dice do you have in dodge?
3D plus 2.
So you're going to shoot later. Mm-hmm. So this would be at minus 1D. So 2D plus 2. And he rolled a 8. So basically you're trying to beat an 8.
Okay. It's a 6.
Plus 2 though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
It's an 8.
So what's it look like when Mickey dodges this punch thrown by this big thug?
As not cool as possible. In fact, Mickey just kind of falls over in panic and dodging out of the way and draws his blaster at the same time and like fires up at the thug's head from the floor.
So it's a PC turn. Oh, Todd, what is the droid doing? I'm sorry. They took your Toblerone.
There's a medium shot on this slug that just gets suddenly hit in the head with another Toblerone.
Lance sees what's happening. He sees Mickey dodge the thug's punch, and he's looking at Farnar to see what he's going to do. So he takes off his bowler hat and throws it at the slug.
So you're okay. So basically, a improvised ranged throwing attack at the slug. Got it.
Yes.
All right. So it's you guys' turn. This is your turn. Which of you is taking the segment?
Farnar ready to swing.
Yes.
Okay. Farnar, the thug right next to you is a little slower. You're just attacking once this round.
Yeah, I'm
Okay, so you get
brawling
your full brawling at 5D.
okay. I got a 1 on my wild die.
Okay.
But 11, 17 altogether.
Okay, he's gonna try to parry. He got an 11, so he missed the parry, which will affect his hit later on. Roll your strength.
Coming at him with my dirty paws, which is 5D. It's 21.
So he rolled a 6.
Yes, I win.
So that's what, 3 times?
Yes.
You don't kill him. He's not killed, but he is incapacitated. So it's basically you knock him out. What's that look like?
Well, I try to grab his upper lip,
Sure. He's some big like fish guy.
but I miss and I grab his nose and I don't tear it off, but I turn it to the side real hard, and like blood just sprays
Okay.
onto his lip.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
his eyes well up with water. Can't see too good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a hurting wound.
It's bad.
Yeah, bad.
Does
bad.
that knock him out?
He's
makes him-
incapacitated.
It's not good. I mean, picture that.
There's one thing that Star Wars I always thought could use is more splatterpunk elements.
Just absolute carnage.
So you rolled a 1. These guys were just going to have holdout blasters, but the thug next to Todd pulls out a heavy blaster pistol and levels it at Farnar.
Uh-oh.
Now the shot goes wide, but it's like it's this big double-barreled, ridiculous-looking blaster pistol.
Yeah, Farnar just matrix that shit.
So 2 of the thugs have gone, and it's back to you guys.
All right. So almost at the same instant that the thug fires off his wild blaster shot, Mickey finally gets his blaster off.
Okay, you're shooting at the guy above you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're point blank range, so it's only 5. What's your blaster rating?
Counting for the handicap, it is a 4D plus 2.
Okay.
Another 1 on the wild.
Ooh.
It's a 10 even.
Okay. Well, you only needed a 5. He's gonna try to dodge, so he's only got 1 die, which, unless he rolls a 6 on the wild die, he can't. He did not. So he can't dodge. So roll the damage for that.
All right, that's 3D plus 1, so 15.
Rolled a 10, so he's gonna take 1D wound. Let's see. So the slug is slithering away, and he's going to activate. He goes, "Go, droid, go!" The butler droid, his eyes go red.
Wait a minute, but I threw my bowler hat at the slug.
It's not your turn yet.
Oh, okay.
Terminate! Terminate! And the droid starts awkwardly waddling towards you two. Now, it's
Wait,
Todd,
who? Farnar and Mickey?
Farnar and Mickey.
Okay.
Yeah. Todd, it's your turn to throw your bowler hat.
Yeah.
You
I
can
guess
use
that would
your-
be my dexterity.
If thrown, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm also going to use my luck.
Now, Todd, I will warn you that a bowler hat technically does no damage. But if you still wish to use your luck, you may do so.
Sure.
Okay. So, how many dice do you have normally for thrown weapons?
1.
Okay, so you have 2.
Yay!
So,
Including the wild.
the slug's at short range. So you need a 10 or better.
Okay. I got an 8.
It goes about 3 feet. The thug next to you looks at you with this look on his face as if to say, "Why?"
Farnar also expresses the same look.
So the droid waddles in close to you two guys. Termination now, and explodes.
Oh, dang.
So it's the equivalent of a grenade.
Okay.
Um,
Would that be considered brawling parry since he's close range and doing something?
no.
Okay.
No. It's just going to be damage that you're going to have to try to.
So we can't dodge or
Can't
anything?
dodge?
Yeah, you could dodge. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll say.
I choose to dodge.
We'll say it's a 10 for your dodge.
Okay.
And you guys, let's see, Austin. So you've taken. This will be your third action. Corey, this will be your second.
Okay.
So what's your dodge?
2d2 plus 2.
So one. So are you with the reduction or no?
With the what?
It's your second action
Okay.
in the round, so it'll be at
it's
minus
still-
1.
Okay.
'Cause it's a
Well,
reaction.
that would be, yeah.
So 1d plus 2.
Okay, then there's no way we're going to...
Well, you can roll a wild die.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Well, look, you don't have any other actions this round,
Okay.
so there's no downside to doing it.
Okay. We'll roll it. It's a 1.
Nice.
Fucking shit.
All right, here goes mine. It's also a 1.
Okay, since you both rolled 1s, I'm giving him an extra damage die. Because I'm, if anything, if not, a bad person. 10, 15, 22 damage.
Oh my god.
So you guys need to roll your strength to resist.
Okay.
We got to beat 22. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. 15.
You want to get as high as you can.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 7.
And you
But
rolled.
you got a 6.
Oh, I did. No,
No,
not
there's
for,
no wild
not for
die on
strength.
strength.
Oh, we're on the strength. Yeah, right. Do I also?
No, you were out of the blast radius.
Okay, cool.
Corey, so you're going to take 1 wound.
You're
Ah,
cheating.
dang.
Shrapnel goes everywhere as the droid just explodes.
Oh,
Austin,
it was the
what did
same
you get?
shoulder he got hurt earlier.
I got a 7.
So that's 3. So you take 3 wounds.
Okay.
And I'd say you're probably out.
Yep.
Incapacitated?
Yep.
Gone. Down. Corey,
Yes.
it's round 2.
Yes.
The slug is slithering away. There's still 2 thugs, one of which is wounded. It's back to PCs having the initiative. How many actions are you taking? You are wounded.
Okay, we got the slug.
He's trying to get out. The
Okay.
mechanics are running and screaming.
Right. No, we're not concerned about them.
So there's 2 thugs, one of which Austin did shoot.
And with the other one, I tore his nose almost off his
That
face.
guy's down. That guy's
Yeah, yeah.
gone. So it's left is the guy that was standing over Austin. Actually, that guy needs to try to dodge.
I was about to say, wouldn't he
doesn't.
have hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can't dodge because he had taken two other actions. So he's going to take a wound. So actually, that guy goes down, incapacitated from the grenade.
Okay, so it's just the guy that shot at me earlier.
Standing next to Lance, and the
Right.
slug who is trying to get away.
I'm gonna do 2 actions here.
Pummeling.
It's gonna be hurtful.
Okay.
I'm going after the slug. I'm gonna try to stomp on his tail to stop him.
Okay.
While aiming my bowcaster at the other dude to blow his fucking face off.
Now, to catch
Lip.
the slug, you will have to run, which would be another die penalty.
Okay, so that's 3 altogether I need to deal with.
So you're taking 2 actions,
Okay.
right? Which is -1. You're wounded, which is -2. And if you're running, that is -3.
Okay.
You still do have your luck, though.
Okay. I'm not using my luck. I'm going after the slug only, and I'm going to stomp on or try to just tackle his ass.
Brawling, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
So, normally 6 die
Right.
at 3.
Okay. So 3.
Difficulty 5.
Okay. A 1 with the wild again, but it's
Nice.
11 altogether.
Okay, so, he's a slug. He's not going to try to parry that. Roll your damage.
I spear him like that wrestler that used to do that move.
Sure.
Paul is 5D. Paul's coming at you. 1 with the wild die again.
There's no wild die on damage.
Okay. 20.
Okay,
Altogether.
you inflict 2. So, he's down. What the spear him? I don't know what wrestler. Goldberg.
Goldberg. That's the gentleman.
Yeah, you Goldberg him.
And I'm sweaty, so that's salt.
Yeah. You tackle him, like you feel some of his sacks like burst, and you're going,
no.
He's
I didn't mean
completely
to do that
incapacitated. He's out. Like one of them, like some orifice on his face pops slug blood into your mouth.
This is turning into the House of fucking Blue Leaves.
So for the rest of the round, you're
Very Star Wars.
for the rest of the round you're at another -1D because you really want to throw up. But
Okay.
that penalty will go away after the end of this round.
We'll get that orange sawdust and he'll be fine.
Lance is just standing there watching this, thinking to himself, yeah, this would not have been possible if I had not thrown my hat, see?
So the thug with the gun is going to be shooting at the Wookiee. He rolled a 4,
Yes.
which is a failure by any standard.
Sure.
So the blasts go wide. He's just hammering the gun. What's wrong with this thing? This is your fault, droid. Technically, Todd, it's your turn.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, Corey is going to take 2 actions. So yeah, it's back to you, Corey.
I'm bowcasting that motherfucker.
Okay.
So it's 3 dice. Is that correct?
So what's your Wookiee bowcaster skill?
4D.
It's based off dexterity. Okay, so you're at 1. No, you
Wait,
can't
the
shoot-
bowcast. Oh, wait, that's damage. I'm sorry. Dexterity is 2D2 plus 2.
Okay, so you would technically not be able to use that because you're under so many penalties. So you're just spitting slug gunk out of your mouth.
I'm just rolling in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Todd, I forgot to get you to declare actions, which I apologize for. But if you would like to throw part of your wardrobe,
I'm just going to take one action.
okay.
Before I take my action, I just want to get the lay of the land here. So Mickey is alive but incapacitated.
Looks dead to you.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of dead bodies.
The slug is
Unconscious.
out. Unconscious.
Seen much better days.
How many thugs do we have left?
The one next to you with the blaster pistol. Heavy blaster pistol.
Lance is going to pick up Mickey and throw him at the remaining thug.
I'll allow it. I'll say part of Mickey landed close enough to you that you can throw just an appendage.
Okay.
Sweet.
So Lance picks up Mickey's arm and hurls it at the remaining thug's head.
So I think thrown weapons would fall under dexterity, maybe?
Yeah, it's a 1D for Lance.
Sure.
Yeah, throwing's worked out really well so far.
It has.
Lance.
So the thug's right next to you.
It's a 6.
On a wild dice, roll another die.
All right. That's a 4.
Okay, so it's a 10. Yeah, this guy will try to dodge it. He's only got 1 die. No. Yeah, the arm hits him. I'll say it does 1D plus 2.
All right.
You can beat this guy's strength, then you'll deserve any damage you inflict.
That's a 4 plus 2. It's a 6.
So this bloody limb slaps this guy in the face, and he just reaches up a hand, looks down. What the hell is wrong with you people?
And Lance just says, yeah, take that, copper.
So looking around, this thug, 2 of his fellows are dead. The slug is down. He looks at the Wookiee and says, I'm going to back out of here. You don't shoot at me, I won't shoot at you anymore.
Farnar looks at him and wipes a glob of slug juice out of his face.
Mm-hmm. All right, go and get.
He backs out.
Okay, as he turns around, I fire my bowcaster at his back.
Yeah, you got him down. He dies.
Okay, he's dead. Wait, the bowcaster hits the back of his head and blows his lips off through the front.
So the mechanics are running. Obviously, security's going to be here soon.
Oh yeah. So give me so Lance is mobile. He can move.
Lance is fine.
Okay.
Lance,
Lance, come on. I got Mickey. Let's go. Let's get on the spacecraft right now and be ready to pilot when we get on that SOB.
So the ramp is closed.
I can pilot the fuck out of this ship.
You
see?
guys are going to have to get the ship. It's locked down. You're going to have to break in somehow.
Okay, I've got starship repair skill. Would that possibly can I try to hack it?
Yeah, I would say starship repair would be, or security is actually what you need. Security is how you get into systems, I'm pretty sure.
Do you have security, Todd, on your...
It's a technical skill.
I have 1D.
Okay. What is your technical altogether?
1D.
Okay, I've got 3D plus 1.
Okay.
So that's better.
Now,
Yeah.
I'll point out, the guys who own this ship are in various pieces all around you.
Sure.
They could have the equivalent of space car keys on them.
Okay. I grab Mickey with one hand, one of the dead thugs in the other, and drag them towards the ship.
Well, you don't know which one's going to have it.
It wouldn't be like a thumbprint thing or something?
It's Star Wars, man.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Science makes and technology
here's
makes
your option.
zero sense.
Lance, for knowledge, his streetwise plus his knowledge is 1D, so that would be an 8D.
Okay.
On his streetwise, so he could probably figure out who has the
boss is going to have it.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
slug?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm rolling in him already.
Okay, so who's searching the slug?
I'm rolling in him, so I grab around amongst the muck.
Okay, roll your search skill.
8.
Okay, yeah, it was easy. So, yeah, he's got...
He was wearing no clothes. He was a slug.
he was in a tuxedo.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, in an inner pocket, there's a key card for the ship. For all the ships here, actually.
Okay. Now I grab Mickey. Lance, come on. Yeah, get ready to drive. We're going to peel out this son of a bitch. We're going mud.
Yeah, so you guys get the security card. You can hear alarms start to go off in the distance. You hear shouting. The ramp comes down. You board the ship. You shove Mickey somewhere. By the way, Farnar, you notice the effervescent smell of spice drugs just permeate this ship. The droid, of course, doesn't notice because he doesn't have a nose.
Ooh, shahalood.
You guys get into the cockpit of the ship. The bay doors.
Quick. Farnar's jumping in the is there a gun turret in this
There is
thing?
a gun turret.
I'm jumping in that motherfucker.
You jump in the gun turret.
Lance is sitting in the pilot's chair.
Lance puts on the headset. Here's the voice. This is Bukhar City Spaceport Control. We have you listed for an emergency launch. Currently, tarmac is clear. You're going to be good to go in about 20 minutes.
Lance fires up the engines.
Okay.
We got an emergency here, tower. A kid threw up on the ship. We need to get him to the doctor.
What did they hear?
That's not Bluebell 2. That's not clear. Something's wrong with your communicator.
Translate.
Yeah, so what my co-pilot was saying is that we are just awaiting your signal, Bukhar City.
Hold on. Looks like we've had a slight security issue in your area. Make sure your ramp doors are down for Imperial personnel.
I take off my fucking headset.
We ain't waiting 20 fucking minutes, dude. Lance, look, I've got reprogramming skill, and we're going to have a talk later.
Of course, all they hear is...
No, I took off my headset.
Launch. Fucking launch.
So Lance replies, yeah, fuck your mothers, you rat finks, and hits launch.
Wow.
Okay. I mean, just to blast out with, taking off is easy. Not getting hit by an intervening ship taking off at the same time, that's a little harder. So it's going to be a moderate piloting check.
Okay, my starship piloting is, my mechanical is 1D, and my starship piloting is 6D.
Excellent. So roll 6 dice. Looking for 15 or more.
All right,
I think you're gonna
wild
have
is a
it.
4, there's 8, 11, 15, 21, 26, 27.
Nice. This roar of plasma engines. This freighter shoots through the opening just as stormtroopers start piling into the cargo bay, to the hangar bay, blasting with their carbines ineffectually at the rear of the freighter, apparently dubbed the Bluebell 2. You're not sure if it's TWO or TOO. Another freighter comes within inches of slamming into your aft section, but the deft maneuvering of the droid sends you safely into orbit. You receive repeated hails to stop for boarding. You do not.
Yeah, take that, you knuckleheads.
Make an astrogation check to jump to hyperspace.
My mechanical, other than piloting, is just a 1D.
Perfect.
Can I assist with this in any way?
Sure, you can help him.
I had 3D in mechanical.
Well, then you can make it. You'd have plenty of time to get up to the cockpit.
Okay,
so you can make the astrogation.
I'll run up to the cockpit and sit down in the co-pilot chair and go. that's the normal Wookiee thing. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
Let's punch it.
roll.
I got a 9.
Yeah.
Lance rolled a 4.
So the Wookiees punching things into the astrogation computer. The ship pauses for a minute, and then the star lines start. But the last thing the droid hears the Wookiee say is,
Uh-oh.
dun, 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 dun,
That
dun,
doesn't
dun.
sound like Farnar.
The last thing the Wookiee says is,
Oh no.
"Come on, do the Farnar voice." And
He throws up.
so, yeah,
At least someone finally did.
the show cuts to credits. Good job, fellas. Only 2 deaths, technically.
Mickey's fate to be decided later.
Mickey's alive. He's probably going to need some cybernetic parts.
Yeah, he's
you
missing
lost-
an arm.
Yeah, I was about to say but your arm saved the day.
Yeah.
It did nothing. But it's still on the hangar floor.
Hey, Mickey's just gonna feel like he looks cooler.
It's fucking Star Wars. Everybody's missing an arm.
Yeah.
Or
No,
something.
next session you'll start with cybernetic arm.
Cool.
Cuz we'll jump ahead. Like
Yeah.
the next episode, it's not going to be the result of this. It's going to be some time later,
Yeah.
Okay.
and it'll be, a completely probably unrelated.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we've got opening crawls. We can bridge the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets a robotic arm, can Farnar get like a tank or something?
Did you die?
No, I stopped everybody from dying.
Yeah.
Farnar is a great fella
He really is
because
very
his
personable.
granny raised him right.
Wookiees are very, very, very deadly in this system. So.
Oh, so the garlic bread diet
Yeah.
will do that.
It's all in buffets.
Oh man, the greens.
So what do you guys think of the system?
I like it.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Fine.
easy.
It's not terribly complicated.
No.
There's just a shit ton of different skills. Like
Yes.
there's 6 basic, your dexterity, knowledge, power, or strength, or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's like 8 things underneath every one of them, so it's kind of hard to keep up with that. But it's
We'll get better at the shorthand as it goes along.
right.
Yeah. The nice thing about this system is that everything you really need to know is on that character sheet.
Yeah.
On that one page. It's not. I mean,
It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, getting used to the gameplay. Hopefully,
had a good time.
yeah. Please check out our Patreon. We it's a bastard. What is it?
Bastard
Bastard
Quest
Quest?
Yeah,
at Patreon.
No, it's patreon.com/bastardquest. Not only are you supporting us, this shit ain't cheap. People think they can just throw some words on a computer, and that ain't the case. This is Star Wars. This
Yes.
is fucking serious.
We have a staff of 27.
No, it does cost money to do a podcast and to do it well. Like we bought some fancy equipment. There's monthly fees to even have a podcast. We're trying to do some cool shit, and if you support us on Patreon, that helps a bunch because there's a lot of stuff we want to do as well.
Yes.
Yeah, we're trying to do cool shit, and if you support us, then that's cool shit that you can do.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So yeah,
Automatically cool after
This
you
took
do that.
$315,000 of seed capital.
it's true.
We had to build Austin from other people.
That's kind of the way his Star Wars character is going. That's kind of true.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to people who have already signed up for the Patreon: Chris Riley, Scott Schreffler, Carissa Halbmeyer. What a fucking name.
That's a good name, Corey.
Yeah, thank you. Ross Smith, Adam Wallace, and special thank you to Dallas Gibson, who went fucking whole hog on the giant fucking bastard tier.
Thank you all. Kisses.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Dallas, you're a giant fucking bastard.
Yeah. we're already got some cool shit to give away, and we've got other things not listed on there in the works too.
Yeah,
So,
I'm going to run a game for Dallas.
yep. Early access to episodes, some swag. We got some Patreon only episodes we've already recorded that are going on there. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. So thank you guys very much, and please consider doing it. And
Also, if you say I don't have any money, then you can leave us a review on iTunes or Apple Podcasts or wherever people do that thing that I don't know.
Or you could just get a second job.
Yeah.
This is America.
McDonald's is always hiring.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. And
what are you doing listening to a podcast? Your apartment's a hotel and your car's a cab. Go.
Yeah.
Even in space, there are bootstraps.
Yeah.
And you can set it up wherever you work, it'll just direct deposit to our Patreon.
Turn off your health care so we can make a Star Wars.
Obviously, we're kidding. You don't have health care.
Yeah, right now. That's why this is a comedy show.
It's swirling around the drain. Good. All right. Well, this has been Bastard Quest. We hope you enjoyed this excursion into Star Wars D6 West End Games Edition. I'm your Game Bastard, Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin.